Welcome back, focused learners. Today, we're looking at something, well, something incredibly common, but honestly, it's often totally overlooked. We're talking about how tiny, brilliant tweaks to our everyday tools, what I like to call micro-innovations, can step right in to solve our daily kitchen frustrations. Let's just jump right into the explainer.
Okay, so, tired of spilling half your soup on the counter? Because, let's be real, we have all been there. You've just finished making a fantastic soup, or maybe you're draining boiling pasta water. You do that totally terrifying balancing act with a heavy pot, you tip it toward a bowl, and boom, disaster. The hot liquid just sloshes down the side, completely missing the target, and suddenly like half your hard work is literally just a puddle on the counter? It's the worst.
Okay, let's dive into this because we actually don't have to live with that mess. Simple design interventions can absolutely solve these universal cooking frustrations. The really good news? You do not need to throw out your favorite pots and go buy, super expensive specialized equipment. Instead, we can use micro-innovations. These are basically small, smart, really adaptable objects that just attach directly to the tools you already own. It makes your whole routine cleaner and, honestly, just so much more efficient.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer elegance of the solution here. Look closely at that bright yellow silicone attachment that's just hugging the side of the pot. By simply clamping this kind of duckbill-shaped design right onto the edge, it acts as an instant funnel. There is no messy cascade of liquid everywhere. Instead, you get this perfectly uniform stream landing exactly where you want it. It's like a magic trick for your kitchen. So, let's break down the anatomy of this little gadget based on what we're seeing. The why behind its success is actually pretty clear. First off, you've got that secure rim grip. It creates a really tight seal against the curve of the pot, so literally nothing leaks out the sides. Second, the channeled duckbill spout forces all that liquid to converge into one spot, and that results in a precise liquid stream. It's basically taking a blunt, messy edge and giving it absolute pouring precision. A real game changer.
Let's move to Flossy and see how this builds to solve a totally different kitchen headache. Notice how the shape changes completely here. So instead of a narrow duckbill, this gray attachment features a really wide, flat-mouthed design. It hugs a much larger portion of the pan's rim, and check this out, it has built-in straining holes right on the back wall. It is just a brilliant pivot in utility.
The real beauty, though, is in how you actually interact with it. The silicone is soft enough that, step 1, you can just flex the edges with your thumbs. Step 2, you slide it right onto the pan's rim and let the natural tension snap it securely into place. And then, step 3, you just tilt and strain safely. The liquid escapes down the drain and your food stays exactly where it should, in the pan. No lost noodles. And this brilliantly illustrates the whole concept when we see them side by side. It really highlights the sheer versatility of this design family. On the left, we've got the yellow pouring spout. On the right, the gray strainer. Now, they both utilize the edge of your existing pots, right? Yet they transform your standard cookware into two completely different ways. And the best part? They do all this without cluttering up your kitchen drawers. So, to put it simply, you've got the yellow spout on one hand. That is your absolute champion for pure liquid transfer. It's taking a wide volume of liquid and funneling it perfectly into a single stream. On the other hand, the gray strainer acts as this temporary perforated wall. It completely masters solid and liquid separation by keeping your dinner safe in the pan while all that boiling water goes right down the drain. So the crucial point is understanding what ties these two together. It's a brilliantly simple physical mechanic, the flexible grip. This is the actual magic that allows soft, heat-resistant materials to bend, stretch, and clamp securely onto curved surfaces. It is exactly what allows a heavy, rigid metal pot to suddenly feature a soft, adaptable, and highly functional edge. It's so smart!
All of this leaves us with a really interesting question to ponder. What other everyday objects are just waiting for a simple design upgrade? I mean, if a simple piece of molded silicone can so elegantly solve the mess of pouring and straining, what else is out there? Look around your kitchen, maybe your office, or even your daily commute. What frustrating routine could be totally fixed with a tiny, micro-innovation? Keep your eyes open, learners. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.